A tie? A freaking tie. A tie. 0 and 2 and 1. A freaking tie to the Cincinnati Bengals. What happened between the last 3 minutes between the Zach Ertz catch to the end of the game? This team is so undisciplined. Matt Pryor. I'm telling you what. There's good thing there's no fans in the stadium right now. They're lucky there are no fans in the stadium because it would be an uproar right now. I'm sure a lot of people would be getting arrested right now. Undisciplined. This team is undisciplined. Kudos to Carson Wentz trying to claw his way to a victory, but it wasn't good enough. Matt Pryor with the false start. Jake Elliott had a 59-yard field goal to make, and Matt Pryor with a false start. And then the coaching decides, well, you know what? It's only 64 yards or whatnot. Let's go ahead and take a delay of game and go ahead and take 5 more yards. This team has got to be the worst team this year. This is a sorry excuse of a football team. I'm sorry. Coaching is horrible. I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking on that. I don't know what they were thinking on that. There's really not much to say about this game because this game was horrible start to finish. Matt Pryor with the false start. Oh and 2 and 1 to the Cincinnati Bengals. Yay, we should be excited. It's not a loss. It's a tie. It's still a loss. We didn't win. We were in position to win and did not. The Bengals gave us multiple opportunities to win this game, and we did not. 0 and 2 and 1 to the Cincinnati Bengals. Matt Pryor with a freaking false start. Oh, this team is not going anywhere this year. I'm telling you, this team is not going anywhere this year. Seeing how they play, I'm not gonna say this team is finished, but again, the schedule does not get any easier from here. I believe we have Seattle next, and then Pittsburgh and Seattle. These games don't get any easier. And we're going into this game 0 and 2 and 1. Can't forget that one now. We can't forget that one. The linebacker core, we need to gut it. And you know, when Nigel Bradham got cut and Camus Grugier-Hill was traded, I was all for it. You know, we had Nate Gary. He was showing up. I think Duke Riley is he a linebacker too? But Nate Gary is not fit to be a linebacker. He is not fit to be a linebacker at all. Tyler Boyd had a field day with our defense today. That last touchdown to Tyler Boyd in the end zone, all Nathan Gary had to do was turn around. The ball was literally in his face. All he had to do was turn around, and he could have intercepted that ball. He probably wouldn't have intercepted it anyway, but it was right in his face. All he had to do was just grab the ball. That's all he had to do. The ball was right here. All he had to do was grab the ball. Interception right there. I know he knows what he's doing. I don't. 0 and 2 and 1 to the Cincinnati Bengals. Just let that sink in for a minute. 0 and 2, not 1 and 2. 0 and 2 and 1 against the Cincinnati Bengals. Tyler Boyd had himself a day. We made this rookie look like Tom Brady. Linebackers can't cover, can't tackle. Offense struggling. Jason Peters was struggling on his side. He gets injured. Avonte Maddox gets injured. Deshaun Jackson with a hamstring injury. Dallas Goedert with a foot injury. Darius Slay with an arm injury. Luckily, he came back and still balled out. This is the softest team this year that I've seen in my life. This is the softest team I've ever seen. Again. We need to go back to whatever Chip Kelly was doing with the shakes, with the nutritionist. Something's not working. Something's not working. Training staff, the strength and conditioning coaches, something's wrong here. Something's wrong. If we're having a player get injured every play, literally every play. Whew. 0 and 2 and 1. I can't even believe it. I can't even believe it. And after this debacle of a coaching job in the last 3 minutes, Doug Pederson needs to relinquish all his coaching duties. I'm telling you, we should have hired an offensive coordinator. We should have. He needs to relinquish all coaching duties. Why do we hire all these guys if he's not taking any insight? Stop being stubborn, both offense and defense. Stop being stubborn. Crayvon LeBlanc has been waiting to play, but yet we got Nikhil Roby-Coleman who can't cover who can't cover anything. Couldn't even carry the win or cover the win. You got Crayvon LeBlanc ready to play. Yet we have Nikhil Roby-Coleman who's just biting on everything. I know I shouldn't be this angry because we didn't lose per se, but we did lose because we didn't win. Jim Shorts has got to go, y'all. He has got to go. He has got to go. The same thing. We are doing the same thing on defense. We are doing the same thing on defense. The middle of the field, wide open. These guys can't tackle. We're not giving up the deep pass like we were last year, but still, scheme is god-awful. This scheme is god-awful. We need to fix the issues. Changes need to be made on this team. Changes need to be made because I'm not making no excuses for Carson Wentz. I'm not babying Carson Wentz, but Doug Pederson and Jim Schwartz, they're ruining Carson Wentz. That's all I'm saying. They're ruining Carson Wentz. Kudos to Brandon Graham. Josh Sweat got a sack in there. I believe Fletcher Cox got a sack or two. So the D-line held up their own. Linebackers were shit. Our safeties and corners. I don't know. There's really. I don't even know what to say. I really don't even know what to say, man. I really don't. Because I'm trying to keep my cool right now. I'm trying to keep from snapping on this 0-2 and 1 Philadelphia Eagles team. We are better than this. Why? How? Why? Why are we playing like this? This team is better than this. People can say all day long that Frank Reich and John DeFilippo were not the reason we won the Super Bowl. It was Doug Peterson's play calling. Where? Since this season started and he has taken over the play calling, this team has looked like hot garbage. Hot garbage. And y'all want me to be excited for a tie? No, I'm not. Sorry. This team has to play better. Carson Wentz included. He had a horrible day today. He, again, forcing throws that he shouldn't be. Forcing throws that he shouldn't be. Fumble. He fumbled once, I believe. What happened to J.J. Arthur-Whiteside? They hyped him up in Doug Pederson's press conference, oh, we were going to lean heavy on J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. Where was he? He was nowhere to be found. And again, we go away from the run. 3 minutes in overtime. Miles Sanders, again, is having himself a day, and we go away from the run. I don't understand. I don't understand this coaching. I really don't understand this coaching staff. 0-2-1. I'm going to be saying that all week. 0-2-1. Against a rookie quarterback. 0-2-1. No words. No words at all. If we're struggling against this Bengals team, how are we going to look against Seattle? How are we going to look against the Pittsburgh Steelers? How are we going to look against the Ravens? We're not going to do anything against these teams playing like we're playing right now. It's not going to happen. God, I'm so mad. I am so mad. I'm more mad at the fact of that last 3 minutes. I'm more mad at the fact of Matt Pryor and the false start with when Jake Elliott had a 59-yard field goal attempt. I'm mad at the fact that Doug Pederson at the last second wants to go for a delay of game. That's what I'm mad at. But that's all I got, y'all. That's all I got. Hold on, guys. So that's all I got. Make sure y'all go ahead and like this video. Go ahead and comment on it. Tell me what you think about this game.
Sorry, my hands are...
That's okay, that's okay. And go ahead and sub me up. And after you sub me up, go ahead and hit that bell so you get every notification of whenever I upload a video. Fly Eagles fly. Bleed green, win or lose. Always make somebody smile.